Take a deep breath in and exhale. Close your eyes. Keep breathing deeply. See yourself entering into a place that goes beyond the place that you are physically at. It's a place that you can call special, magical, blessed, sacred. Use the word that resonates with you the most. This is your place. It is in your meditation and it is about your life. The important thing about this place is that it allows our souls to meet and acknowledge each other, to nourish and celebrate each other. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, see yourself in the present, surrounded by the entity that you value the most. God, the higher power, the source, the universe, the all-powerful spirit, whatever it is perfect, even if others perceive an imperfection about your beliefs, or even if you, through doubts and fears, are finding faults on your own beliefs. Is it the belief you have today? Then it is going to work. Be at peace. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare that it was a wise decision to step up into this space. By having done so, you got out of the trap of doing more stuff, and you allow your mind to become sharper and more precise, your spirit to become stronger, and your heart to become more loving. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, let go the attachment. How does that work? Will it work for me? Instead of trying to fight the questions that may show up, use them to your advantage. Why will not work for you? What makes you undeserving? What do you perceive is wrong with you? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, keep in mind that when you took that deep breath in, you trust and flow that there were going to be oxygen in that air. Oxygen, so essential for your life and at the reach of your nose. Do you realize the most essential things, the most important things are already there at your reach? All other is gravy. All other is the cherry on the sundae. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Let go any attachment. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare that you are willing and able to make the most of this time and from your life. Declare that you are receptive toward your message for today because you are aware that whatever it is that shows up is coming all the way from the subconscious to the conscious. And for that, you are willing to be grateful. Aware that when something shows up that comes from the subconscious, is bringing you the valuable gift, the precious opportunity to heal what had been hidden. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare that you are receptive and willing to interview your message for today with curiosity and as an ally. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go every attachment to a specific way or form. Are you keeping in mind? The message could show up as a thought, memory, body sensation, particular emotion. Something during your time in this meditation or after. Because after all, this place is yours. You can take this place with you wherever you go. If you choose to do so. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go any attachment to a specific message. Is that message a possibility? Indeed, it could be. Could it be a delay and you're thinking it's a denial? Yes, it could be. What if right now you declare that you are willing and receptive to whatever message shows up because you are aware that whatever it is that shows up, it is the necessary instrument for this moment to allow you to learn, grow, and evolve. Are you keeping in mind that the universe is infinite? Infinite rules. Infinite rules. Therefore, in an infinite universe, do you realize that there is always more than what you capture with your senses? Do you realize there is always more that you could imagine? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare that from freedom you transform your strategy leading. From freedom I transform my strategy leading. From freedom I transform my strategy leading. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, observe. Observe what? How do you feel? What came first? A thought, a memory, body sensation, a particular emotion, a particular person, a particular event, circumstances. Any of that inspire you? You are feeling full of energy, even inspired to share with me. How have you been transforming your strategy leading? Thank you for being here. Is it possible that you are only considering one area of your life? However, you are more than one area of your life. Vocational, physical, financial, familial, mental, spiritual, social. Is it possible that in any area of your life you are using the strategy of leading that you learn from fill the blank? Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom I transform my strategy leading. From freedom I transform my strategy leading. Are you feeling the impulse to tell me, I can't transform my strategy leading because of fill the blank? Put all that information in front of you. If you are feeling that you aren't free to transform your leading strategy, thank you for being here. Do you realize that your commitment being here is a way to transform your strategy leading? This is awesome. Transformation has already started. It started at the moment that you gave yourself permission to enter to this space. Your future has started to transform already. So relax and enjoy the process. Take a deep breath and exhale. From freedom, I transform my strategy leading. From freedom, I transform my strategy leading. Whatever it is that is showing up, remember that it is perfect. Check if it's attached to the past, to the present circumstances, or to the future. Is it possible that you are so consumed by your future that you are avoiding to enjoy the present moment? Is it possible that you are taking so much energy and time to lead others into the vision of your future for fill the blank, that you are forgetting about taking care of yourself in the now? Or that you are forgetting taking care of your loved ones in the now? Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom I transform my strategy leading. From freedom I transform my strategy leading. Look into the future. Which future are you looking at? The one limited by all those events that you perceive that you were unable to transform your strategy? Or that you transform your strategy leading and fill the blank? Take all those perceptions of failure, everything that is painful, and place it in front of you. What if you choose to see how that served you at that moment? Do you realize that you are judging the past with your standards today? With the values that you have in place today? You are not the same you that was there. So something there allowed you to learn, grow, and evolve. Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom I transform my strategy leading. From freedom I transform my strategy leading. Look into your self-image. Which labels are on you due to your perceptions about that past or the present circumstances? Remove all those labels. Relax, you can put all them back if that please you. Is it possible that for leading the future at new levels would be convenient some of those labels to let it out? Let them that stay out and place new labels on yourself. Who is the leader in you? How does the leader in you listen and speak in every area of your life? Vocational, physical, financial, familial, mental, social, spiritual. Look into your self-image and declare, I adjust my perspective about who I am. I'm from a place of love. I align with the strategy leading. I adjust my perspective about who I am. I'm from a place of love. I align with my strategy leading. How does that look like for you? Do you believe aligning from a place of love is something weak? Do you believe aligning from a place of love is for losers? Do you realize that if you believe there is something wrong in a strategy, you automatically will avoid that strategy? Is it possible that you are saying, but my strategy has always worked? Is it possible that some small adjustments to your strategy could catapult you into new levels of your destiny? Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom, I transform my strategy leading. From freedom, I transform my strategy leading. What if right now you choose to ask yourself, am I committed to develop leaders? Are you committed to develop leaders? Or are you into the business to develop followers? Do you believe that you have to be a leader all the time? Do you believe there is something wrong with being a follower? Or do you realize that it is a circle? A cycle that sometimes you lead, sometimes you follow. Have you learned something new? Then you follow someone to learn that thing. You incorporate in you and take it to the next level. Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom I transform my strategy leading. From freedom I transform my strategy leading. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, take everything that could be overwhelming. Are you keeping in mind that this meditation is about expanding your sphere of consciousness, expanding your sphere of awareness, expanding, raising your level of alertness? And by being here, you are achieving that. Do you realize that by being here, you are self-leading yourself? Do you realize that when you know yourself more, you transform the way you lead yourself and the way you lead others? Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom I transform my strategy leading. From freedom I transform my strategy leading. Do you feel free to transform your strategy leading? And if not, put all that information, those emotions in front of you. I don't control. Fill the blank. What can you do something about? You have yourself. What if you start by yourself? Do you realize, are you aware that in order for you to step up into new levels of service, profits, health, freedom, and greatness, in whichever way you value the most, your willingness to review yourself lead you into become a most powerful leader? Do you realize that you like it or not. You lead by example. So if you say one thing and you do some other thing, what do you believe people will follow? Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom I transform my strategy leading. From freedom I transform my strategy leading. Look into your future. In which areas of your life are you willing to lead in a different way? In which areas of your life are you willing to learn something new to empower your own self-leadership and guide others to new levels? Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom I transform my strategy leading. From freedom I transform my strategy leading. Is it possible that right now, when you interact with certain people, those that you perceive that don't lead in the same way you do, or that want to lead and they are not leaders because they are not, fill the blank. Do you believe that for someone have leadership, they need to be in a job, in a particular position? Are you empowering leadership even without titles? Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom I transform my strategy leading. From freedom I transform my strategy leading. Right now declare, I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I align my leading strategy. I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I adjust my leading strategy. How does that look like for you in every area of your life? Are you ready to empower yourself, to empower others? Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom I transform my strategy leading. From freedom I transform my strategy leading. From freedom I transform my strategy leading. Blessings.